To begin your WordPress site, go to wordpress.com. There is a difference between wordpress.org and wordpress.com. If you are going to use a hosting domain such as GoDaddy or Gator, you're going to want to use wordpress.org. Most users are going to be on wordpress.com. So we'll go ahead and click to get started. And the first thing you're going to do is give you a basic kind of what type of site do you need. And honestly, many of these choices do not matter at the beginning. So we're just going to click through with Start a Portfolio. And again, we can change our theme later, so we'll just choose this one. When you pick your URL, you have a few different options. You can use your first initial, your last name, your first and last name. You can come up with something clever. If you are on the Stratcom side and you are really interested in branding yourself a certain way and you have something clever that you think would work, you've kind of tested that with maybe some focus groups, ran that by a few people, I would say go with something really clever, something unique. If you are News Info side, I would say stick toward a more professional approach with that first initial, first name, last name. So you're going to go ahead and enter that in now. You can have capital, but you can't have spaces. And so it's going to look through and it's going to say, okay, is that available? And sometimes it's not going to be available. And you'll have to, insert something in there to make that work. Now let me show you the difference with a couple of these. This first option is the free. So the only difference really is that you're going to get that .wordpress.com in there. This is if you've bought the domain, Something Clever for Me. Okay. So we're going to assume that you're going to be on the free site, and you can always upgrade later and create your own custom domain name down the road. So starting with your free, you can look through the differences here. And this is where you'll enter your email, choose a password, and create your account. One thing to make sure you do is write down that email address, write down that password, write down your URL so that you have all of that with you and you don't lose it. Another tip is to make sure you go to that email and verify that you've created that WordPress site.